Hello, everyone, and welcome to our 13th episode of Cowboy Coffee with Coaches, a podcast created to recognize and promote our student athletes, focusing on high school varsity sports, their coaches, and mentors. My name is Bobby Gutierrez, and I'm joined by fellow host Tiffany Jahorik, owner-operator of Crystal Meadow Farms, and our studio technician Rich Klinsman, owner-operator of Step Beyond Media. Also, a special thanks to Lucas Turner and the Rio Blanco Herald-Times for the use of this fine podcast studio here in downtown Meeker, Colorado, on the corner of 4th and Main Streets. Thank you all, especially to those who have been listening and tuning in. We just finished our first fall sports season last week, and we're excited and looking forward to covering the winter sports. In a moment, Tiffany will tell us all about the winter sports, we will be covering, the coaches who will be coaching them, as well as when, where, and who they will first play. But first, I'd like to briefly tell our listeners about our special guest today with us in the studio. With us, we have Meeker High School girls coach Jamie Rogers, who is coaching the girls basketball team this year for her, what season is it? Sixth season. Okay. For her sixth season, she'll be with us here in the second segment to tell us about her program, her expectations for the season, and interviewed by Tiffany. Also, truth be told, the show was created to recognize not only our student athletes, but also to recognize and promote some of our local businesses, ours included, who support our student athletes. And we hope to recognize and promote more of them here in the near future. Last week, when I was thanking everyone about being involved in our podcast, along with the coaches and our guests, I forgot to mention our band director, Randy Adams, who was one of our early guests, and wanted to also give him a little shout out in that my wife Wendy and I operate Wendell's, and we started roasting our own coffee in January. We came up with a fundraising component, and Randy and the Cowboy Band were the first to take advantage of the opportunity last spring. They just finished up their second fundraiser here a couple weeks ago, raised more money than the first time for the Cowboy Band, and I'm sorry for not mentioning him, but want to thank him for his efforts and for being on the show with us today, and maybe tell us about the fundraising and some of the things he's got coming up this winter. He also brought with him the top coffee salesman, Owen Etchart, who is the two-time coffee champ salesman of the program. We'll ask him a few questions about the band he plays in and maybe get some sales tips from him on for anybody else who might want to take advantage of the fundraising opportunity. Anyway, that's all coming up in the second segment. First, we'll go to Tiffany now, and she'll tell us about winter sports and what we have to look forward there. Go ahead, Tiffany. Thank you.
So we'll touch on winter sports, and then I think we'll talk about some of the football awards that came through last night.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. So first of all, of course, we have head coach Jamie Rogers in the studio, and her first game is the shootout, which is December 2nd through the 4th, and we'll talk more about that when we have Jamie, who her assistants are, who the seniors are, and stuff when Jamie gets up. Then we have head coach Clark Kindler, and of course, he's the head boys basketball coach, and he has been for decades, I believe.
I think a couple now.
Yeah.
I think he's starting his maybe 20th season. Mm-hmm. We'll have to find that out. I think it's 2021 years he's been doing it. Yes.
And so I think that, I was just reaching out to him because I kind of forgot to ask who his assistants were, but I'm pretty sure it's Coach Greg Cravens is assisting him, and Dylan.
Mike Dinwiddie is his assistant this year, and Dylan.
Oh, Mike Dinwiddie and Dylan. Oh, okay.
Good.
Nice.
Okay,
That'll be good.
Good.
All right. Yeah. So then the seniors this year for the boys basketball team are Zach Simonson, Liam Deming, Zager Brown, Peter Hanks, and Chakwa Brinks.
Good. There's some height in there and some speed. So yeah, look forward to that. See how that turns out.
Right. And then, of course, we have wrestling. The first game for the boys will actually be the boys shootout, which is the following weekend from the girls. So it would be the 9th through the 11th.
Okay, and so this is the White River Electric Association shootout,
right?
And that the girls
The
play.
girls play the weekend of December 2nd through the 4th, and the boys play the very following weekend.
And Jamie will know what teams are.
She does.
All
She
right,
already
good.
spouted
Okay.
them off in the studio earlier.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then this year for wrestling, head coach JC Watt, who has also been there for a number of years, is still our head coach and leading that team. They had their first Monday morning practice today.
All right.
Yep. And so, of course, he has Carl Padilla, Tyrell Turner, Trevor Grant, Justin Grant, Striker Lane, Kurt Blunt.
Yeah, what an all-star.
Yeah. So
there.
That's a pretty impressive kid.
Good.
Yes,
Yes.
as his assistants through there. He has seniors Kelton Turner, Trendon Powell, Ty Getter, Owen Hanneman, and Rowdy Rosendahl. So
All right.
as his seniors this year.
Okay, and they open up the season.
So the JV will open up in Olathe on December 4th.
Okay.
And varsity that day will actually be at the CMU Duels.
And that's Colorado Mesa University in Grand Junction.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Oh, yeah. So, of course, the football awards. I said we were going to talk about
Okay,
that and then I
yep.
almost forgot.
And also, do we have, I think we have a couple kids swimming. Is that right?
So I
Or no?
haven't officially heard that yet.
Okay.
Do we have, it would be girls right now.
Yes, I heard
So-
a rumor of one girl the other day. I won't mention any names out until we find out, but that she was going to be swimming. So,
Oh, good. Okay.
so
All right.
we'll be covering that as well.
Yes, yes. And they,
We'll figure out
I
the
assume,
details.
are swimming with the Craig team.
Yes.
Yes, so the Craig team comes down here and practices actually in the Meeker pool. So
That's
that's really
what they said,
handy for
yes.
our girls, yeah.
Good.
And boys, if the boys choose to swim. So anyway, in football last night, we had, of course, Meeker Word League champions this year. And actually, Coach Shane Phelan was awarded the Western Slope Coach of the Year. So,
All right.
yeah, congratulations to Coach
Yes,
Phelan.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then, so this year he had Porter Hosick and Liam Deming received all conference honorable mention.
All right.
And then Tegan Sheridan, Chase Callahan, Joe McKay, Connor Blunt, Zach Eskison, Zach Simonson, Kelton Turner, and Trendon Powell all received all conference.
Oh, wow. So how many is that?
1, 2,
Put her on the spot like that.
8.
Wow.
That
wow.
was 8. And then we had some other really amazing awards. First of all, congratulations to John Hampton Hightower. He was the kicker of the year.
Oh, good. Good.
Which was-
For the league.
Yep, for the league.
Okay, good.
Mhm. Yes, and then Kelton Turner received Player of the Year for the league and an automatic bid to the All-State game. So the other All-State nominations come through on December 5th, so we'll know at that point in time if any other kids make it to the All-State game, but right now Kelton Turner is.
Okay, and one in a different sport, but Tatum Kennedy was played on the Girls Coaches Association.
Colorado coaches.
For girls.
Colorado,
For girls sports.
yes.
CCGS.
And that was played last weekend and
This weekend.
this last weekend, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yesterday? Yesterday,
Yes, yeah.
maybe? Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
And, yeah, so she played in an all-state game, which is great.
Yeah,
Good deal.
yeah.
That's
Congrats to Tatum.
I saw a little bit in that video, so that was fun.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
So I think that's all we have as current announcements. And
Okay, so we'll take just a little break here, and we will come back with our first guest, Meeker girls basketball coach, Jamie Rogers. Come on back. Hello, welcome back, and we are joined here with Meeker High School girls basketball coach, Jamie Rogers. Go ahead, Tiffany.
yeah. Well, Jamie, thank you for being here. We
Yes.
really appreciate it. I know that this is your first time in the studio. Winter sports are on the way, and so we're excited to have you for your first time. So before we jump into the girls, why don't we talk about who you have helping you this year?
I have the same assistants back. It's Ivy Coriel. This is her 4th year with me. And then Marky Grant, and this is her 3rd year with me. And yeah, we're super excited to get going.
Oh, that's good. And do you know how many girls you have on the team yet?
31.
31.
Oh, my
Oh,
word.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of girls. 11 freshmen, 6 sophomores, 8 juniors, and 6 seniors.
Wow. And so how many can you seat on a varsity bench?
Last year they had us at 12. I think this year maybe 14.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And can you tell us who your seniors are?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know?
My seniors, Sarah Kraft, Haley Knowles is back this year. We're really excited
Oh,
about
good,
that.
yes.
Hadley Franklin, Michaela Willie, Savannah Mendenhall, and Flor Lujan.
All right.
Good. That's nice. And so I know that a lot of those girls have played quite a bit, and especially Sarah and Michaela and those guys. So it's good to have some experience and leadership back on the team.
Yeah. So Sarah has been starting since she was a sophomore, and then Haley Knowles started as a sophomore, and we lost her last year to a torn ACL. So, like I said, we're very excited to have her back.
Yeah.
Hadley and Michaela and Savvy last year, they really had to step up because they did not have varsity experience, and Sarah was the only one that did, and yeah, they stepped up and they're ready to just keep going with that.
That's
And
good.
can you kind of recap how you finished up last year?
We finished being quarantined for 2 weeks with COVID.
That's right.
That's right.
We did not get a full season last year. When we started playing league games, we started to win ball games. And as the girls got more experience with the varsity level, they really started to progress. And we talked all last year about our foundation, and we just had to keep building that foundation. And so now this year we're talking about, well, are we ready to put a roof on our foundation yet, or are we just going to keep going and not?
Right. Yeah. So this year, though, you're opening the season with the WREA shootout.
Yes.
And so can you tell us what teams are going to be there?
Yes. We'll start out with Lotus.
On December 2nd.
On December 2nd, that's our Thursday night game. On the top side of the bracket with us is Coleridge and Mancos. And then on the bottom side of the bracket will be Sirocco. Coronado is bringing their JV, Hayden, and Nucla.
Nice. Where's Coronado?
Colorado Springs.
Oh, okay.
And Lotus, where is that?
Denver.
Denver.
They're purple,
The purple.
Yeah.
right? Aren't they purple?
Purple or blue?
Something.
Like the flower. Purple.
Okay, and so, and how did you finish last year in the shootout?
We didn't get to have the shootout
No
last
shootout
year.
last year because of COVID,
COVID.
and so this is really exciting. So
Yes.
it has a ton of benefits too for the basketball team. You were touching base on that. You know, it helps as a fundraiser and WREA. Could you tell us kind of what you were telling us earlier in the studio?
So WREA sponsors it. They get the
Yes.
girls' T-shirts. They sponsor hospitality room, and so we are so appreciative for all that they do. And then also the two basketball teams, the boys and the girls, both do the fundraiser through the concession stand at both tournaments. And then we have the Masons come and do a pancake breakfast for both teams on their Saturdays. And we have a 3-point shooting competition. They pick a tournament team. They pick an MVP of the tournament. The girls have a ton of fun playing with the other
Good.
girls that morning.
Good, yes, and there is a couple contests, and it is a fun tournament, and look forward to it. Yes, I
Yeah.
forgot that they didn't have it last year, so
Yeah.
good deal that it's coming back.
Yes, it is. Yeah, and I'm sure that WREA and the whole town will be happy to have it and be back in the stands for basketball because last year, if you remember, we were really limited to the number of people that were actually allowed in the actual gym. So,
Right,
Yeah.
to watch play. Yes.
yeah. Well, Jamie, thank you so much. We really appreciate having you today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're excited.
Yeah, I think we are too. I think that it's going to be great. It's winter seasons are upon us, and go Cowboys.
Yes.
Thank
Good
you,
luck
guys.
to you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. Okay, we'll come back. We'll take a real quick break here and come back with Baker High School Band Director Randy Adams and Coffee Salesman of the Year, Owen Etchart. Thank you. Come on right back. Take two. Okay, and we're back, and I'm joined here with Meeker High School Band Director Randy Adams and 8th grader. Is that correct? 7th grader. All right. Barone Middle School 7th grader Owen Etchart, who is the son of Mark and Naomi Etchart. The band just finished doing their second fundraiser with Wendell's White River Roasters, raising money for the Cowboy Band. They sold more than 400 pounds of coffee, and Owen here was the top salesman. This is the second time they've done the fundraiser, and it's the second time that Owen has been the number one salesman. So thank you very much for your efforts there, Owen. Maybe tell us what instrument it is you play in the band.
So I play percussion.
Okay, and that includes what?
Some of the mains are bass drum, snare drum, and then my favorite, timpani.
Timpani.
Timpani, yeah.
Okay, can you tell
the
me
big
what?
kettle drums.
Yeah,
Oh.
like two big drums.
Oh, okay. And how long have you been in the band?
This is my third year.
Okay, so you can start in 5th grade, is that
Yeah,
correct?
We had the opportunity.
Okay, and you've taken advantage of that opportunity. Good for you. That's sign of intelligence, taking advantage of opportunities. There you go. But again, thanks for your effort and your salesmanship. Any kind of tips maybe you have for somebody on how to sell more coffee if they're doing the fundraiser?
My main tip is to kind of, I don't know, like, I just asked my parents. So what I did on the first night, I just asked my parents if I could borrow their phones, and just contacted people on there.
Smart, very
go.
smart.
Yes, yeah. Smart kid. Again, he is an intelligent kid. I went to school I graduated with your Aunt Katie and your Uncle Doug. They're both very, very intelligent people, and it looks like that's kind of been passed down to you. Good job, and good luck. Thanks again for your effort, Owen, and good luck to you here this school season. Do you play any sports in middle school?
I played football, and now I'm in basketball.
Oh, good for you. Okay, and did you just have a game this last weekend?
Yes.
Okay, where was that at?
It was in Craig.
Okay, and how did you do?
We won. A team won their game. The B team won a game, lost a game.
Okay. Did you get in and play?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Good job. And where do you play? Do you get this weekend off?
Yeah.
Are you cooking Thanksgiving?
Probably.
Okay, good for you. Okay, and Randy, thank you for doing the fundraiser and both times. Appreciate it. Appreciate the effort and getting it. Hopefully, it's worked out for your band.
Yes, it benefits everybody.
Good deal. And also, you have some concerts coming up for holiday. Maybe kind of tell us what you have going there and give us some dates and times of that.
Sure. We're going to participate with the community choir and the high school choir during the tree lighting here in Meeker on December 1st, I believe. So I think the parade's set at 5:30, and then there's a tree lighting afterward. And during the tree lighting, we sing, just Christmas carols, and we come together as a community, eat some cookies, and just enjoy each other's company and enjoy some really favorite Christmas carols.
And that's December 1st for
December
the
1st.
parade lights down here in front of the courthouse, correct?
That's right, yes.
Okay.
And then in the hotel.
Oh, okay. Oh, you sing that? Is that after
I
that
think
you're
so,
in the
yes,
hotel?
yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, and that's December 1st, 5:30, and then okay, so
And then the next thing's December 8th. December 8th is a Sunday, I believe, and that is a concert at 2:30. That's going to be our choral concert. So it's going to be both the school course and also the community course. So the beginning is just the school course, and we'll sing some fun tunes, some modern tunes, and then the second half of the show will be a cantata with the school chorus and the community chorus singing together.
oh, fun.
Yeah.
Oh, and are you in either of the choirs?
No.
Okay.
That was a quick no.
If we need a timpani player, we'll call him.
Okay.
And then the
yes.
third concert is December 15th. And I believe that's a Wednesday. That's the second to last day of school. That is the band concert. So that's going to be 6th grade band all the way through 12th grade band.
All right. And that'll be at the high school auditorium.
Yes, it will.
Okay. And the December 8th, the Sunday show will...
That'll also be at the high school auditorium.
All right. And how many do you have in the community band?
Oh, I'm sorry. The December 8th, I don't think is right. It's December 12th, isn't it? That's
Yes.
the Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
December 12th is the Sunday. December 8th, I could put a plug out for Mrs. Holiday. They're having a 4th and 5th grade chorus concert that night at the high school auditorium. So December 8th is 4th and 5th, and December 12th is the chorus concert, and then December 15th is the high school band concert. Sorry, I got a little confused with all those dates.
Well, you have
Okay.
so many coming up.
Yeah.
It's hard not to get confused.
Busy time. Okay. But you'll be in the band concert one, right? December 15th?
Yes.
All right. Good for you. Well, thanks again for showing up. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Thanks for participating in the
Well, thanks for
coffee
having us.
fundraiser and doing that.
Well, the fundraiser really has been beneficial to us.
Well,
And
good.
we're starting individual accounts, and so Owen already has a little bit of money in his account. And yeah,
You gonna buy a big kettle drum?
yeah, maybe someday he can buy his own.
Big stick.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, thanks again for joining us, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you and your families. Hope you get fed well,
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Meeker.
and good luck to you in basketball.
Okay.
Go
Thank you.
go Cowboys. Go Cowboys. All right, we're back. Thanks for tuning in. We will go to Tiffany, who will tell us about what's coming up sports-wise and what she has on the menu for Thanksgiving dinner.
That put me on the spot, Bobby. But actually, the official season just opened up last Monday with practice beginning last
Right,
Monday.
right.
And so both girls basketball and wrestling will have their first tournaments. Actually, they're both tournaments. On girls will start December 2nd through the 4th with the White River Electric Association shootout. And then the boys will be going to Olathe and then to Colorado Mesa University for the duels
Cool.
for
Yes.
wrestling. The boys basketball then doesn't actually start for until another week later, which is the 9th through the 11th of December with the White River Electric shootout for them.
All right. Okay.
Yes, and White River Electric Association is a really big sponsor of the shootout program. They provide all the tournament brackets. I believe that there's some shirts involved too when we talk about some of the people. They provide awards for all tournament teams, MVP, dunking contest, 3-point contest. So, yeah.
And we need to find out if we'll be doing any live stuff, but probably doing some live stuff during the tournament, maybe of the
Yeah.
contests or something.
Yeah, for
So,
sure. We couldn't really do a lot during playoffs because of that. But now,
Trust the rules, right?
right. But now we're good to
can-
go.
Yeah.
Right, because that was just a playoff contract that Chassa had, correct? Mm-hmm. And now we can...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's definitely do that.
So yeah, get a little more involved and have a little more fun and.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a couple contests. The boys, they have a dunk contest as well as a 3-point contest. So I'm not sure if we have a couple dunkers. Liam, he's probably,
I would imagine he's got some ups.
yeah, should have some hops. There you go. Okay. All fun to watch, and also give Tiffany here an opportunity to tell us a bit about some of the products she offers down at her store, Crystal Meadow Farms, located at, give me the address,
1085 Market Street.
1085 Market Street. So go ahead, Tiffany.
Yeah, so actually we have a whole series of different products and different lines, from spa to the tinctures, the oil you take, edibles, an entire topical line, and some pet products. And right now through December 24th, we're offering gift box creation, so you can create your own gift boxes, and if you choose 3 items, you receive 20% off. So
you post something on your Facebook page about the gift boxes.
Yep.
So more information there. Also, do you have a website?
Yep, www.cm.farm. Sorry.
.cm.farms. Okay. And Rich, how about a little bit about the services you offer and how they get a hold of you?
Okay. First, get a hold of me. I'm down at the co-working space. It's on Main Street, right behind the Meeker Drugs.
Meeker Drugs, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And the services I provide are pretty much anything digital. Anything from social media management, video production, web design, photography. Do a lot in real estate as well.
All right. So give us a phone number to get a hold of you.
Phone number is 970-208-4371, and the website is stepbeyondmedia.com.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And thanks again for everyone for tuning in. We will be back next Monday. Yes, next Monday. We'll confirm guests and let you know who that's going to be coming up. So thanks again for tuning in, and happy Thanksgiving to y'all.
Oh, yes.
You didn't tell us what you're making. Are you cooking?
No, my mom is.
Oh, I saw a meme about that. So I do my turkey the old-fashioned way. Says I have my mom cook it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Okay, so that answers that. You just bring the big boys to eat it, huh?
Yes.
Good for you. Okay. Well, thanks. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yes,
Hope
happy
you all
Thanksgiving.
enjoy it. Get full. Thank you.